Welcome back to AW Trading Cards. Today we are going to be looking at these wonderful cards for Magic the Gathering from Dollarama again. 15 cards per pack, and these repacks are made by Presstine, but for $1.50, just getting a common rare and that sort of thing out of it, and uncommons, and if you're a set builder or want just cards to play with, or cards you don't care if your kids destroy, pick them up. It's no major issues. There's not a major expense and that sort of thing. You get 15 cards for $1.50. It's a lot cheaper than going to, say, buy a pack of cards and not get any playable cards in them. I think they're decent. I've come across cards that I would use in decks and things along those lines in the past. So, yeah, it's reasonable. And that didn't work out well. So let's take a look at the first one here. Like we have recent sets. Like that's from War of the Spark. That's reasonable in that sense. There's some older cards from as a common. There's a Rosemary from having a brain fart of what set these are from in that sense. Take Heart, Tower Defense, creatures you control gain +0/+5 and gain reach to the end of turn. That's good if you're actually facing a deck of all flying creatures or something. There's an enchant creature. Enchant creature gets +3/+3. Doom Deserter. When Doom Deserter dies, create a black 2/2 zombie token creature. And I think that's our rare for the day. So even that came, like, that's guild pack as far as I know. It's reasonable. It's an older card, but enchanted creature gets +6/+6. So, like, this seems to be a lot of cards that are helping out, at least green-wise. Like, even that one's an older card in that sense. It's not all the new stuff. Like, this one was printed back in 2005. Reasonable. And this one was what, printed 2014. So it's not as if it's all brand new cards. It's not old cards. And this one says put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then that creature fights another creature you don't control. And that's War of the Spark as well there. So yeah, these, I wouldn't say I would use any of those in a deck and that sort of thing recently, but if you're a set collector and you want to find cheaper ways other than going to like eBay and spending $1 for one card, you might as well buy this for $1.50 at your local Dollarama and have 15 cards for $1.50, and it seems reasonable. Like, it's newer sets, no major issues. Yeah, it's a lot of commons. There's an uncommon from Exelon. There's a 2019 Bogar Brute, another 2019, and it looks like this will be our rare for the pack. Dream Pillager. That's from it was like Commander. It's an expensive flying dragon, but most dragons are pretty expensive to bring out. But here's one for a 2-drop. You can get an artifact that produces mana. This is what, I think that's Homelands, possibly. I can't remember. So even that, like, some of these cards in here aren't from the newest sets, aren't from the oldest sets, but they are sets in the middle. So I'm going to be posting this video online tonight for everybody to see on what good stuff is in here, what bad stuff is in here, and all that good stuff. Looks like we're getting a green rare out of this one, but yeah. Let's take a look here. There's an uncommon. So another common. I like this guy. I really like red, white. If I were to play Modern, I'd be using this guy in a deck all the time. red, white, flying haste, 2/2 creature. It's nice to be able to hit your opponent early in a game. On turn 3, you're hitting with a flying creature. There's a Death Touch Basilisk. There's a two color fog. I don't know why they made that, but okay. There's a Hydra. I didn't think Landfall was... I thought Landfall was something new with the latest set. I had no idea Landfall's been around for a while. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. If it's a forest, put 2 +1/+1s on it. I had no idea that back like this is an older set. That Landfall has been around for a while. Oops, my mistake. I guess you learn something new every day. I didn't know Landfall was... I thought it was something recent, but I guess I'm wrong with that assumption. Don't assume anything with Magic these days, because it's never gonna be the same. It's never gonna be right in that sense. Yeah, I was collecting cards before, and I came across a card that was printed like in 2010, that was reprinted recently, and I look at it going, really? Okay. See, there's I think that's Stronghold, that one. So there are older cards in here, which I don't have any problems with. There's the rare Lost Legacy. Let's flip these around and let's see if we can find the end of... Oh, there we go. Let's take a look at the rest of these. The Rising Population. There's our uncommon out of here. It looks like it's 1 rare, 2 uncommons, possibly, and the rest are common, which is fine for the price of $1.50. It's only cardboard, for that matter. But here's the last one we've got going on here. Let's take a quick gander. Let's flip these around, make sure we get them flipped around properly. And it looks like we're going to get a blue rare this time. And let's see. Unlikely Aid. I've noticed more and more people have been using a card like this because it gives creatures indestructible. Wanderer's Strike. Tandem's Lookout. That looks like it's from a Commander set. No, it's a Modern Masters. No, actually, with the symbol down here, this one's from, what do you call it? Mystery Booster. So maybe some of these are Mystery Boosters that I've been pulling out of here. Some of the older stuff. I don't know. The first time I've actually seen Mystery Booster in these repacks, but I guess it's something that is more known. So here's one. It costs 7 to bring out. He's a 3/7. But whenever a creature with flying attacks, you may draw a card. So it doesn't have to be this card attacking for you to draw a card. That's kind of cool. Basic land, common, nest robber, 2/1 haste creature. Okay. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, and a +1/+1 counter on up on 1 target merfolk. Okay. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a very short one. Nice and simple. It was all in regards to these cards. Like, we went forth and we picked up another allotment of these. They're not too bad for $1.50 Canadian. I don't think they're too bad of a pickup and that sort of thing for this. But have a good day, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.